Hey Toby, it's Georgina here with your daily yoga practice. So I want you to have a think about when you might do your practice. I think mornings are great because it sets you up for the day and it's done. But depending on your routine, lunchtime, afternoons might be better for you. Whatever time you settle on, I want you to have a quiet, private spot. So I'm lucky, I've got a room and my mat's just down all the time. And I find for me, mornings I get up and clean my teeth and have a drink of water and I come onto my mat for 20 minutes. So I'm going to do a few things today. Of course, we'll focus on breathing and we're going to use a few different techniques and a couple of sounds. So we'll use the ma, hum sound we practiced. And we'll also use a sound which is like humming. It's called brahmari or bee breathing breath during the practice. But otherwise we're really going to just focus on soft, full breathing. So I don't want you to strain your breath at any time during the practice. If you're finding your breath is getting tight or you're pulling or tugging on the breath, it's time to stop and flop. So we really want to kind of train the body to understand that smooth, slow breathing that will help relax your nervous system. So you can do the first part of this practice if you were doing it in the morning. You can even do it on the side of the bed if you wanted to. So let's get started. So I'll get you to come to a comfortable seated position wherever you are, and it can be in a chair, on a bed, on the floor. And just sit with your back straight. So pretend that the crown of your head is heading up towards the ceiling, and then relax your shoulders. Now there'll be a bit of instruction in this video, so feel free to fast forward or rewind or pause. After you've done it half a dozen times, you'll start to really learn it and you probably won't need the video. But sometimes it's a good motivator. So let's start by bringing the left hand to the upper belly or the lower chest, just over the diaphragm. Remember I was telling you the diaphragm pushes down when we breathe in, pulls the air in, and then that big muscle exhale, it relaxes back into a soft state. So that's what you're going to be feeling under the left hand, is that movement of the diaphragm. And as the diaphragm relaxes back, what happens is that abdominal movement kind of comes in and up. So we're going to exaggerate that a little bit. This is just retraining you to breathe with your diaphragm. So nice straight back. Keep your neck soft. Imagine you're holding an orange under your chin, and so the neck isn't strained. And then if it's okay, gently close your eyes or cast your eyes down. And just bring your attention onto your mat or your seat. Check in with your body. Notice if there's anything tender or a bit tight. And if there is, make sure you look after it and be kind to your body through the practice. And now starting to feel the movement of the breath in your body. So let's start with the left hand and we'll do 2 breaths, breathing in to the left palm. So breathing in through both nostrils. Notice the little pause and then breathe out. Finish the exhale, little pause there, and breathing in again into the left hand. And exhale. Good. Now bring your attention to that right palm. And when we breathe out, we're going to gently push that palm in and up to exaggerate that abdominal movement. So lengthening through your spine again, relax the shoulders, chin just down a little bit. Nice full inhale, just soft, smooth. Belly is soft here. And then as you breathe out, just push the hand in and up. Let it follow that natural movement. Breathing in again, let the belly be soft. Little pause. And then breathing out, hand comes in and up. Little pause. Let's do 2 rounds of breath now with both attention on the left palm and the right. So breathing in to the left, out with the right. So as you're ready, full and smooth, inhale through both nostrils. Feel the left palm and then a little pause and exhale completely. Right hand comes in and up. Another little pause and then off we go again. Nice smooth inhale. Little pause and nice full exhale. And a little pause. And then bring your hands to your knees. And just notice how you're feeling here. So the whole practice is really about improving your breath and some gentle movements in different areas to increase your flexibility and strength, particularly around your shoulders and neck, but also making sure that your spine is strong and flexible. So remember, I talked about equal parts strength and softness in your breath and in your movements. So let's bring some movement in now. So this next movement, we're going to start with our hands on the chest, and the focus of this movement is the inhale. So as we inhale, I'm going to get you to take your arms up and out and look up. So a little back arch, and then hold the breath in for a count of 2, and then we're going to breathe out completely. Drop the head down. And a little pause. And then we go again. So we'll do that 3 times. And I want you, when you're breathing in, to imagine you're pulling energy in from the periphery. So from your fingers and your toes, it's all pulling in towards the center. Okay, so when you're ready, smooth breath in, pulling energy in from the peripheries, and then exhaling. Hands to the heart, head drops down a little bit. Inhale, opening, allowing all that energy to come into the center, lifting the head and exhaling. 2 more. Let the spine be soft and strong. And again. Very good. And now coming over onto all 4s. So just moving mindfully on your mat. I'll just turn this mat so it's at a bit of an angle and get a better view of the movement. So we're going to start with knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. And remember that your neck is an extension of your spine. So I want you to keep your head and neck level with your spine and your back flat here. Now we'll take a breath in, spread your fingertips, fill your lungs up and just move your heart forward a bit. And then as you exhale, pull back with your tailbone, drop your elbows down and drop the head down. Now let the inhale bring you back up, lead with your chest. and exhale. Notice the little pause and then inhaling up, and notice the little pause there before you exhale again. Little pause. Now coming back up, make sure your weight is falling equally between your knees and your hands. Now with a flat back and your neck nice and aligned with your spine, inhale here. And then as you exhale, I want you to pull up through your shoulder blades. Just relax your neck and drop your tail down. This is cat pose. And then inhale, reverse. Drop through your shoulder blades, lift your head and tail. And again, exhale, rounding your back, stretching up through the back of the body. And then inhaling, stretching through the front of the body. Not moving into any discomfort, just moving in your comfort range. 2 more, exhale and inhale. Notice how that feels, and then notice how the back feels as your tailbone drops down and your neck relaxes. And then inhaling, what's it feel like on the reverse? And then on the next exhale, come back down to child's pose and just stay there for 1 breath. Feel the back ribs opening and relaxing. Now we're going to come up to a standing kneel. So when you're ready, inhaling all the way up, arms come up, and then exhaling, hands to opposite shoulders, head down. So notice where you've got your hands. Inhaling up because we're going to swap them next time. And then exhaling down. Inhaling up. Pulling energy in and now swapping the hands. So this time I'm going to put my left hand on my right shoulder, right hand to the left. Inhaling up, look up. And exhale down. 2 more with your breath. Lengthen through the spine and then soften. Oops, hands the opposite way. Little pause, inhaling up. Little pause and exhale down. Last one. And swapping hands again. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now stay down for 2 or 3 breaths, Toby. Relax your head and neck, soften through the back, and breathe into the back of your ribs. Just stretching through the back. And then when you're ready, coming up to all fours, and we're going to stand up. So just standing up mindfully. And we're going to come into warrior pose. Now, warrior pose is often used in yoga classes. And the warrior story comes from the Bhagavad Gita. So I want you to come to the back of your mat and take your right foot to the back on the right side, and then step forward with the left leg to the left side of the mat. So I want you to have some space underneath you. So not like you're on a high wire, have your legs separated. It's a bit more stable. And then you're going to bring your eyes to the horizon. So feeling your feet, they're your ground. Back is nice and long. Neck is soft and shoulders are relaxed. Now we're going to, on the inhale, we're going to lunge forward with this front leg, and it's going to track over your foot. So we'll come in and out 3 times, and it will look like this. Just watch me for a second. So inhale, we're going to take the arms up into a diamond shape and look up a little bit. And then when we exhale, we'll straighten the front leg and bring the elbows into the side. So I'm just going to come front on as we go so you can see it. So we'll come in and out 3 times, then we're going to hold in the lunge. So a bit of attitude in your eyes, you're a warrior here. Now inhale, lunging forward, and bring the hands into a diamond shape and look up a little bit. And then as you exhale, straighten that front leg and bring the elbows into the side. And again, use your breath to come in. Little pause and exhale. Finish the exhale. Little pause and again. And exhale. Now we're going to stay in the lunge. So inhaling in. Make sure that front leg's nice and strong. And exhale your hands to your heart. Draw up your head. Now inhale, just a gesture of offering. Look up a little bit. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart and head down. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Inhale, arms back up into the triangle. And exhale, straighten the front leg, arms come down. And then swapping over. So we'll come to the other side. So you're going to bring the other foot back and the other one forward. And this time, I'm going to get you to focus on bringing energy in through the senses in your head. So this is a visualization technique. And when you get used to the practice, I'll get you to use it in both sides of warrior. So you're going to imagine you're pulling energy through your eyes, your nose and your ears, and in through the third eye. That's that area between the eyebrows. So really pulling energy in. And when we breathe out, we're going to imagine that new fresh energy spreading and concentrating throughout the head and neck. So make sure you can feel your feet. The back foot's usually turned out about 45 degrees, but whatever's comfortable, and the front foot forward. Remember the knee's going to track over that. Relax your shoulders, nice long spine, and when you're ready, inhale. A little pause there, pulling energy in, and then exhale. Spreading the energy through the whole of the body. Inhale, pulling energy in, third eye, nose, ears and eyes. Exhale, spreading new energy. 1 more. And exhale. Now coming in to stay in the lunge. Exhale, spreading energy throughout the body, hands to the heart. And this time as you inhale and gesture out to the world, pull the energy in through your head and exhale. Spread that through your head and neck. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And again. And then inhaling the arms up again. And then exhaling, arms down, straighten the front leg. And then bring your legs together and give them a shake. In fact, give everything a shake. Give your arms shoulders a bit of a shake and your legs. Just get that lymph shaking up. Remember, all of these movements are also helping your lymphatic return. So much so that we're now going to come down and flop. So, lying down on your mat and just having the legs a little apart, arms out, and just flop. And while you're flopped, I'll get you just to check how your breath is. So no judgment, just observe what it's like. Is it a bit faster or slower? Is it smooth or jumpy? Deep or shallow? We're just going to come back to that nice steady breath. So I'm going to count an inhale for 4, hold for 2, and an exhale for 4, hold for 2. Now, if that is not good for you, then I want you to just breathe at your rate. So stay lying down, relax the body, and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2. Let's do that twice more. Inhale smooth and long, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, exhale completely, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2. One more, inhaling, filling the lungs, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2. And relax. Very good. So we're just going to do a couple more movements. So this next movement we're going to use a humming sound. So we haven't done that before. And the humming sound, like a bee, is just with a soft mouth, and on the exhale it sounds like this. We inhale and exhale. Just for as long as you can exhale. And I want you to let that feeling of the resonance around your head and neck to really vibrate. It will help your lymphatic return, and it's very kind of comforting, this sound. So the movement we're going to use is contralateral. So I think we were doing this at Lifehouse the other day. So just lying down, bend your knees and have them hip width apart. And on the inhale, I want you to lift your left leg up to the ceiling and the right arm back. Stretch to the right side and push the left foot to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the arm and the leg back, humming. Inhale now, right leg comes up, left arm. Feel that pull and that push through the heel. And then exhale. And again, inhaling, left arm, right arm, left leg. And then bring everything back into the earth. Right arm, left leg. And again. Just notice how you feel. And now we're going to do a gentle twist. So I'll get you to take your legs a little bit wider than hip width. Take your arms out to the side, so palms down. And we're going to inhale here. And as you exhale, drop both of your knees over to the left and look to the right. So no straining, just go to wherever is comfortable. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale over to the other side. Look away from your knees. Inhaling up and exhaling over. Notice that little pause. And then inhaling up and exhaling over. One more round dynamically. Feeling from the inside out. And then if you like, you can come in and stay. So you could come into one side and turn your head away and just breathe here. Soft, full breaths. Pulling in a little bit around the tummy when you breathe out. Inhaling, allowing that diaphragm to move as it will. Exhaling completely, squeezing through the tummy. And one more breath here. Then when you're ready, inhale everything back to the center and then coming over to the other side. So dropping the legs down, turning the head away and taking 3 lovely soft full breaths here. So the diaphragm's not obstructed in any way. So try and move your breath right through the back of the front and the sides of the ribs. And then coming back onto the center. And we'll finish with a couple of rounds of Apanasana. So this is a symmetrical movement. So have your knees over your hips and relax your lower legs and have your hands on your knees. Now a nice full inhale here. Pause for a breath or two, or a moment or two, and exhale, bring the knees into the chest. When you finish the exhale, pause, and then inhale again. Knees away, arms away. Just pause and then start to breathe out. Pause and do 3 or 4 more. It's a lovely movement. It just realigns the pelvis and the sacrum. Gives your abdominal organs and your lymph a bit of support to return from the feet and the peripheries. And again down. And then feet on the floor, flop. Straighten the legs out and flop a bit more. And one of the things I'd like you to do at some stage, Toby, is think of something in nature that gives you joy. So it could be a view, somewhere you've been. It could be a tree that you love, or some rocks, or a landscape, whatever you like. You can make it up if you like, or you might have something in your memory. And we'll use that as a kind of a point to rest in. You don't have to do it right now. Have a think about it maybe after this So come up to a seated position. So the last thing we're going to do is the ma, a hum sound, but we'll do it in seated. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale one arm up and look up. And then as we bring it down, we make the ma sound and we're going to look away. Inhale, look up, exhale, away. So we'll do one arm and then we'll do the other arm looking up and down. So that movement will stay the same, but the sound will change. So the first two is the sound ma, and I want you to bring your lips together. Ma, and then open your mouth comfortably wide. And then it's ma, a hum, we'll do that twice. And then ma, a hum, twice. And ma, a hum, 3 times. Don't strain. It will come with practice, and if you run out of breath, that's fine. Just relax and start breathing in. So back straight. Crown of the head heading towards the ceiling. Check that your neck isn't extended or down. It's in the middle, holding an orange. Shoulders relaxed. So when you're ready, inhaling one arm up, look up. Now as you bring it down, turn your head away. Ma. Now inhale the other arm up, look up. And exhale, look away. Ma. Now ma, a hum. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, ma, hum. Other arm, looking up. Turning and looking away. Ma, hum. Now ma, a hum twice. Ma, hum. Ma, hum. Ma, hum. Allow the sound to resonate. A hum 3 times. Ma, hum, hum, hum. Last one. Ma, hum, hum, hum. Now bringing the hands to the heart. In yoga, it's a very important energetic center here in the heart, in the center of the chest. Take your attention there. Bring to mind a beautiful image or a favorite image of nature, a tree or a beach, a mountain or a leaf. Feel that energy, the prana we call it, the life force, and circulating through your system. Take 3 smooth breaths here. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Thank you for your practice and for taking the time to do something good for yourself today. I always recommend that you have a good drink of water after your practice. It helps your lymphatic return as well. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, Toby.